Question number 26. Positive integers xyz satisfy xy plus z is equal to 160. Let us call this equation 1. Compute the smallest possible value of x plus yz. Let x plus yz be equal to a. Now here yz is expressed as a product. So for a small increase in x, y or z, yz will increase much faster than a small increase in x. So the idea is to minimize a. That will happen when yz is minimized. Let's see what happens when y is equal to 1. If y is equal to 1, the first equation gives me, if I put y is equal to 1 here, I get x plus z is equal to 160. A value will become x plus z, which is already 160. So here the value of a is 160. If z is equal to 1, the first equation becomes xy is equal to 159. So the possible pairs xy could be 159, 353, 53, 3 or 159 and 1. In each of these cases, let us calculate the value of a. Now we are putting z is equal to 1, so a becomes x plus y. So in this case, x plus y is 160 or 56 or 56 or 160. So these are the values of a. So when y is 1 or z is 1, the least value of a is 56. Now let's see what happens when y and z both are greater than 1. Now let us put y value as 2. If I put y value as 2, the equation 1 becomes, if I put y is equal to 2 here, I get 2x plus z is equal to 160. We are trying to minimize z. 2x is even, 160 is even, so the least value of z will be 2 because z has to be even in this case. Now if you put z is equal to 2 here, we get 160 minus 2, 158 by 2, x is equal to 79. So for this set of values, your a, which is x plus yz, becomes 79 plus 4 or 83. We already have a 56 value here, so this cannot be the smallest possible value. Now let us put y is equal to 3. If I put y is equal to 3 in the first equation, I get 3x plus z is equal to 160. This we can also write as 3x is equal to 160 minus z. So if I subtract z from 160, I should get a multiple of 3. I can put z is equal to 1 because 159 is a multiple of 3, but z is equal to 1 case is already over. So we will go with z is equal to 4 because 160 minus 4 is 156, which is a multiple of 3. So this will be 156, x will be 156 by 3, that will give me 52. So a will be x plus yz is 12, so here we get 64. This is also not the least possible value. Let's put y is equal to 4. In the first equation we get 4x plus z is equal to 160. Now 160 is a multiple of 4, 4x is a multiple of 4, so z also should be a multiple of 4. So least possible value of z is 4. So 160 minus 4, 156 by 4, 39. So x plus yz will be 39 plus 16 or 55. Till this point 55 is the smallest value. If I put y is equal to 5, first equation becomes 5x plus z is equal to 160. 5x and 160 are multiples of 5, so z also should be a multiple of 5. Least possible value is 5. X would be 155 by 5, 31. This would be 31 plus 25, 56. Not the smallest possible value. If I take y is equal to 6, we get 6x plus z is equal to 160. Now 160 minus z should be a multiple of 6. So I can put z is equal to 4 because 160 minus 4, 156 is a multiple of 6. So x will be 156 by 6, which would be 26. A will be 26 plus 24, which is 50. So we have, this is the smallest possible value till now. If you go one more step, if y is 7, we have 7x plus z is equal to 160. We need to subtract z from 160 to get a multiple of 7. So the least possible value I can put for z is 6, because 160 minus 6, 154 is a multiple of 7. So x will be 154 by 7, which will be 22. So here we get 22 plus 42, which is 64. From here onwards, the increase in yz is resulting in large increases in a. So we can say that the smallest value of a is 50. That's the answer.